Welcome back to PrideFlix. Today, we're counting down the top 25 hottest gay movies that you can stream in 2025. Let's not waste any time and just dive in. Number 10, End of Century.
Sabes, tengo una sensación extraña. ¿Qué no te gusta? Sí, pero tranquilo.
At number 10, we travel to the beautiful city of Barcelona with End of Century, a film that blends romance, nostalgia, and existential questions in a truly unforgettable way. End of Century begins as a seemingly simple story about two strangers, Ocho and Javi, who meet by chance in Barcelona. Their initial encounter is tender yet fleeting, marked by shared glances and moments of unspoken connection. But as the film unfolds, it becomes clear that their meeting isn't their first. It's a reunion. Through carefully woven flashbacks, we discover that they met 20 years earlier and shared a brief but passionate romance. The film plays with the idea of parallel lives, exploring how different choices might have changed their relationship. It's a meditation on time, love, and the enduring impact of fleeting connections. The story is both universal and deeply personal, inviting viewers to reflect on their own what-ifs. End of Century isn't just a movie, it's an experience. Whether you've ever wondered about the what-ifs of a past relationship, or are simply looking for a beautifully told love story, this film will leave a lasting impression. Its introspective tone and stunning visuals make it a standout in LGBTQ+ cinema. Number 9, Norwegian Dream.
For a second, I actually thought you were different.
You know what would happen if someone would find out?
At number 9, we dive into the heart of Norway with Norwegian Dream, a story about love, courage, and breaking free from societal constraints. The story follows Robert, a young Polish immigrant working in a fish factory in Norway. Life in the factory is monotonous and isolating, but everything changes when he meets Ivar, a charming and openly gay co-worker. Their budding relationship challenges Robert's preconceived notions of identity and love, as he struggles with his own insecurities and the expectations placed on him by his family and culture. The film beautifully captures the tension between personal desires and societal pressures. As Robert and Ivar grow closer, their relationship faces external challenges, including workplace discrimination and cultural differences. Yet, it's the emotional honesty between the characters that stands out, making this film a heartfelt exploration of love and resilience. This film is a heartfelt reminder that love can bloom even in the most unlikely places. Norwegian Dream offers an authentic and deeply moving portrayal of the courage it takes to live one's truth. Whether you're a fan of character-driven stories or socially conscious narratives, this movie will leave a lasting impression. Number 8, The Prince.
Buen cuenta, ¿por qué llegaste para acá? Para aguantar acá hay que ser muy macho, compadre.
Next up, we head to Chile with The Prince, a raw and unapologetic exploration of love, power, and survival behind prison walls. Set in 1970s Chile, The Prince tells the story of Jaime, a young man who finds himself incarcerated after a violent altercation. In prison, he forms a bond with an older inmate, affectionately known as the Stallion. Their relationship is both tender and complex, shaped by the harsh realities of prison life. Through Jaime's eyes, we see the blurred lines between love, power, and survival. The film doesn't shy away from depicting the brutality of the prison environment, but it also reveals moments of surprising tenderness. As Jaime navigates his new reality, he learns to embrace his identity and the connections that sustain him. The film explores themes of masculinity, identity, and the human need for connection in even the most dehumanizing conditions. It also examines the intersection of power and intimacy, challenging traditional notions of dominance and vulnerability. The Prince is not an easy watch, but it's a powerful and unforgettable one. Its raw portrayal of love and survival in a hostile environment will leave you thinking long after the credits roll. Number 7, Athlete. At number 7, we head to Japan for Athlete, an understated yet deeply emotional film about love, identity, and second chances. Athlete tells the story of Kohei, a retired swimmer who is struggling to find purpose after his athletic career ends. His life takes an unexpected turn when he meets Yutaka, a young and ambitious artist. Their connection is gradual, built on mutual respect and curiosity, as they begin to understand each other's vulnerabilities. Kohei's journey is one of self-discovery, as he confronts the societal expectations placed on him as a middle-aged man. Yutaka, on the other hand, represents a new generation of queer individuals who are unapologetically themselves. Together, they navigate the complexities of their relationship while dealing with external pressures from friends, family, and society. Athlete explores themes of redemption, identity, and the courage it takes to embrace love in the face of societal norms. The film also delves into the generational differences within the LGBTQ+ community, offering a nuanced perspective on how queerness is understood across different age groups. Athlete is a heartfelt reminder that it's never too late to find love and embrace who you truly are. With its quiet elegance and profound emotional depth, this film is a gem in Japanese LGBTQ+ cinema. Number 6. Teenage Kicks.
We were declassing, no restraint.
Taking the 6th spot is Teenage Kicks, an Australian indie gem that explores the messy, beautiful, and often painful process of growing up and coming to terms with who you are. Teenage Kicks follows Miklos, Mick, a 17-year-old boy of Hungarian descent living in Sydney, as he navigates the tumultuous period of adolescence. The sudden death of his older brother sends Mick into a spiral of grief and guilt, compounding his already complicated relationships with his family and friends. At the heart of the story is Mick's unrequited love for his best friend Dan. Their friendship, once seemingly unshakable, becomes strained as Mick struggles to reconcile his feelings for Dan with societal expectations and his own insecurities. Meanwhile, Mick's family life is fraught with tension, as his strict parents impose their cultural values on him, leaving little room for self-expression. As Mick confronts his emotions and makes difficult decisions, Teenage Kicks paints a deeply human portrait of the intersection between sexuality, identity, and the grief of losing someone you love. Teenage Kicks is a bold and beautiful film that captures the chaos of growing up with sensitivity and honesty. Its deeply relatable story and powerful performances make it a must-watch for anyone who has ever felt lost or uncertain about who they are. Enjoying the list so far? Don't forget, as a channel member, you'll unlock early access to our latest videos, exclusive recommendations, and member-only content that takes your viewing experience to the next level. Plus, you'll directly support us in bringing more diverse and meaningful content to you. Hit that join button now and be part of our amazing community. Let's keep the list rolling. Number 5. Tom at the Farm. Halfway through our list, we revisit the genius of Xavier Dolan with Tom at the Farm, a psychological thriller that's as chilling as it is captivating. Tom at the Farm begins with Tom, a young advertising professional, traveling to a rural town to attend the funeral of his lover, Guillaume. Upon arrival, he's met with hostility and secrecy from Guillaume's family, particularly his brother Francis. What starts as grief soon spirals into a tense and dangerous dynamic between Tom and Francis, with the farmhouse becoming a suffocating stage for their psychological battle. The story delves into themes of repression and denial, as Francis's aggression hints at his own struggles with identity. Tom, despite being initially repelled by Francis's behavior, finds himself entangled in a web of manipulation, isolation, and twisted loyalty. The film builds to a gripping climax that leaves viewers questioning the nature of control and vulnerability. Tom at the Farm explores themes of grief, identity, and the toxic effects of repression. The film's rural setting mirrors the character's emotional isolation, emphasizing the psychological toll of secrecy. It also examines the complex interplay between power and submission, making it a deeply unsettling yet thought-provoking narrative. Tom at the Farm is a masterclass in suspense, blending psychological thrills with a deeply personal exploration of grief and identity. If you're looking for a film that will keep you on the edge of your seat, this is it. Number 3. Out in the Dark. At number 3, we delve into the complexities of love in the midst of political tension with Out in the Dark, a gripping tale of forbidden romance and resilience. Out in the Dark tells the story of Naimer, a Palestinian psychology student, and Roy, an Israeli lawyer. Their romance begins in Tel Aviv, a city that offers them both hope and danger. While their love blossoms, the weight of societal and political pressures looms large, as Naimer's visa expires and his identity as a Palestinian gay man becomes a double-edged sword. As the couple struggles to maintain their relationship, they face threats from both sides of the border, homophobia from Naimer's conservative family, and the ever-present danger of deportation. The film builds to a heart-wrenching climax that forces both men to confront the sacrifices they're willing to make for love. The film explores themes of forbidden love, identity, and the intersection of personal and political conflict. It examines how systemic oppression, both homophobia and the Israeli-Palestinian divide, shapes the lives of its characters. At its heart, Out in the Dark is a universal story about the power of love to challenge borders, both literal and figurative. Out in the Dark is a poignant and powerful exploration of love in the face of insurmountable odds. It's a film that will move you, challenge your perspectives, and leave you with a profound appreciation for the resilience of the human spirit. Number 2, Snails in the Rain.
אני לא יכול להמשיך כך עוד. אני לא יכול להתענות ביום ובלילה מבלי לדעת אם אתה קורא את המכתבים שלי בכלל.
Our number 2 pick is Snails in the Rain, an Israeli psychological drama that masterfully weaves suspense and vulnerability into a haunting tale of self-discovery. Set in 1989, Snails in the Rain follows Boaz, a handsome university student who begins receiving anonymous love letters. As the letters become more personal and obsessive, Boaz's seemingly perfect life with his girlfriend Noah starts to unravel. The film delves into Boaz's internal struggle as he confronts repressed desires and the possibility of a secret admirer knowing him better than he knows himself. The story's slow-burning tension is punctuated by moments of introspection, as Boaz is forced to confront his identity and the societal expectations that have shaped his life. The film builds to a climactic revelation that ties together its themes of love, obsession, and the search for self-acceptance. Snails in the Rain explores themes of secrecy, identity, and the impact of societal pressures on queer individuals. It delves into the fear of being outed in a conservative environment and the lengths people will go to protect their carefully constructed lives. Snails in the Rain is a hauntingly beautiful exploration of identity and desire. Its masterful storytelling and emotional depth make it a must-watch for fans of psychological dramas and LGBTQ plus cinema. Number 1, Blessed Boys. And now, our top pick takes us to the beautiful streets of Naples, Italy. Blessed Boys is a poignant coming-of-age tale that celebrates friendship, self-discovery, and the courage to embrace one's identity. Blessed Boys tells the story of Mario and Lino, two inseparable childhood friends navigating the challenges of adolescence in a tight-knit, traditional neighborhood. Mario is confident and ambitious, while Lino is more reserved, often overshadowed by his outgoing friend. As they grow older, their friendship begins to evolve in unexpected ways, forcing them to confront their feelings and the societal norms that dictate their lives. The film focuses on Mario's internal struggle as he begins to realize his feelings for Lino go beyond friendship. Meanwhile, Lino, unaware of Mario's turmoil, is preoccupied with family responsibilities and his desire to fit into their conservative community. The turning point comes when an incident forces both boys to reevaluate their priorities and what they truly mean to each other. The story is both tender and heart-wrenching, exploring the fragility of friendship and the complexities of unspoken love. It's a deeply human tale that resonates universally, even as it's rooted in the vibrant culture of Naples. Blessed Boys beautifully explores themes of friendship, identity, and the pressures of conformity. It delves into the intersection of tradition and individuality, showing how cultural expectations can shape and sometimes stifle personal growth. At its heart, the film is about the courage it takes to be true to oneself in the face of societal judgment. Blessed Boys is a profoundly moving film that will leave you reflecting on the power of friendship, love, and authenticity. Its blend of heartfelt storytelling and cultural richness makes it a fitting choice for the top spot on our list. These films remind us of the power of storytelling and the universality of love. Whether you're in the mood for a gripping drama or a tender romance, these foreign gay movies are guaranteed to leave a lasting impression. Number 15. 15 Years.
כמה זמן הייתם ביחד?
15 שנה.
אחרי תקופה בטח כזאת ארוכה, אז כולם מגיעים לאיזה הסכם לפתוח, אה?
In 15 years, Yoav is an architect who values control, especially in his long-term relationship with Dan. Everything runs smoothly until Dan's talk of children stirs Yoav's hidden fears. Their once solid foundation trembles under painful truths neither can avoid. When one confession finally surfaces, the life they've built is left hanging by a thread, proving that even the steadiest bonds can shatter without warning. Number 14, August.
We met. Yeah. God, 5 years ago. We had a great summer. And a terrible fall.
August follows Troy and Jonathan, ex-lovers who reconnect in Los Angeles after Troy's return from Spain. What starts as a casual meetup soon rekindles old flames, blurring the line between past and present. Both men realize they've changed, but their intense pull remains. As feelings reignite and insecurities resurface, a single electrifying moment threatens to undo the illusion of moving on. Number 13, Happy Together. Directed by Wong Kar-wai, Happy Together sees Ho Po Wing and Lai Yu-fai traveling to Argentina, hoping to reset their volatile relationship. Their constant breakups and dramatic reunions lead to raw, emotional highs and lows. Between the vibrant city lights and lonely nights, they realize their love may be as destructive as it is passionate. In the end, one fateful decision makes them question whether they can ever truly break free. Number 12, Los Fuertes.
¿Te ayudo?
Bueno.
In the coastal landscapes of Chile, Lucas visits his sister and meets Antonio, a fisherman whose quiet intensity draws Lucas in. Their deepening bond unfolds under rugged scenery and sleepless nights, each moment more charged than the last. With the weight of differing paths looming overhead, they discover fragile connections can be both shelter and storm. In one pivotal turn, a single choice threatens to scatter everything they've found. Number 11, Fourth Man Out.
Your friend just came out of the closet. You have any idea how hard that is?
Adam, are you good?
I just want someone. Put yourself out there.
Fourth Man Out follows Adam, a small-town mechanic who comes out to his tight-knit group of straight buddies. While their initial reactions are clumsy, true friendship emerges as they guide Adam through the local dating scene. Light-hearted banter clashes with unexpected revelations, testing their camaraderie. In a showdown between old habits and new acceptance, these friends prove loyalty can survive even the most surprising twists. Number 10, And Then We Danced. Set in the conservative world of Georgian dance, And Then We Danced follows Merab, a disciplined young performer whose life revolves around traditional routines. Everything changes when the passionate and talented Irakli joins the ensemble, awakening desires that conflict with the group's rigid norms. Their secret bond grows under the watchful eyes of instructors and fellow dancers. Each rehearsal becomes a balancing act between duty and authenticity. Then, in one final performance, Merab discovers freedom is both an exhilarating leap and a perilous drop. By the way, if you're enjoying these picks, consider supporting our channel by becoming a member. You'll get early access to videos, a welcoming community of film buffs, and extra perks. We'd love to have you with us. Number 9, Out in the Dark.
ذكر المحامي النقوش
وقيتك يا مصطفى.
عشنتي.
سأل عنك.
عن جد.
كيف كيف بيحمر خدوده.
In Out in the Dark, Nimr, a Palestinian student, and Roy, an Israeli lawyer, form an instantaneous bond that defies their cultural divide. Sneaking across borders and navigating suspicious eyes, they cling to each other even as political tensions swirl. Their love is both an escape and a powder keg. With every door closing around them, a single, irreversible decision could change the course of their lives forever. Number 8, All of Us Strangers.
I'm assuming you're not with anyone. Never see you with anyone.
All of Us Strangers follows Adam, a screenwriter wrestling with memories that haunt him. Late one night, he meets a mysterious neighbor whose empathy shatters Adam's lonely routine. Their conversations stir up powerful recollections, blurring lines between past and present. As each layer of Adam's history is revealed, he inches closer to painful truths. Then, in a quiet moment, he realizes the past isn't done with him. and neither is his heart. Number 7. Being 17.
L'inquiétude qu'un homme ressent en lui-même par l'absence d'une chose qui lui donnerait du plaisir si elle était présente, c'est ce qu'on nomme désir.
Being 17 centers on Damien and Thomas, two teenage boys whose rivalry begins with tense run-ins at school. Damien's academic focus contrasts with Thomas's life on a farm, yet their heated confrontations hint at deeper curiosity. Their interactions escalate until they find themselves in unknown emotional territory. When a sudden family issue looms, what began as animosity evolves into a bond that might be more dangerous than either expected. Number 6. Love is strange.
Your love, your dedication, your commitment to each other are an example to be followed.
Love is Strange opens with longtime couple Ben and George finally getting married in New York City. Their celebration sours when George loses his teaching position, forcing them to live apart with friends and family. Navigating cramped conditions and differing lifestyles, they face hardships with gentle humor and resilience. Yet beneath the small joys lies a tension that threatens their precious unity, until one surprising act redefines what they mean to each other. Number 5. Supernova.
I thought we'd have a party.
I'm on the edge.
In Supernova, Sam and Tusker embark on an RV road trip through the English countryside, savoring every memory they can. Tusker's early onset dementia overshadows their journey, coloring each moment with urgency. Their shared humor and heartbreak weave together as they grapple with an uncertain future. Love spurs them on, but a hard choice looms. Honor Tusker's wishes or cling to hope at any cost. One final revelation pushes them toward a life-altering crossroads. Number 4. Free Fall.
So haben wir dich nicht erzogen, Marc.
Free Fall tracks Mark, a young police officer with a pregnant girlfriend, as he develops an intense bond with Kay, a fellow officer. Their attraction sparks daily on the job, shaking Mark's once stable life. Fear and denial battle desire until a breaking point forces Mark to confront his true self. With everything on the line, a powerful ultimatum emerges. Keep living a lie or risk it all for love. Number 3. Prayers for Bobby.
I know if we trust in God, we can get through this. It's curable with His help. I won't have a gay son.
And Mom, you don't have a son.
Prayers for Bobby follows Bobby, a gentle young man clashing with his devout mother, Mary, over his sexuality. Desperate to change him, Mary's rigid approach weighs heavily, pushing Bobby to the brink. When tragedy strikes, her faith collides with sudden regret, transforming her in ways she never imagined. The searing impact of Bobby's loss leaves a lasting echo. Understanding sometimes comes too late, turning heartbreak into a sobering revelation. Number 2. Torch Song Trilogy.
Can you use a couple of bucks, Arnold? Just till you're on your feet.
I'm on my feet, Daddy.
Yeah, in 6-inch heels.
Set in New York's nightlife, Torch Song Trilogy centers on Arnold Beckoff, a drag performer seeking genuine love. His journey is marked by fleeting affairs, heartbreak, and the search for acceptance. Sassy on stage but yearning for connection in private, Arnold faces family tensions and sudden loss. Each encounter shapes his resolve until a final, heartbreaking blow tests his faith in love. From the spotlight, he rises, determined not to be eclipsed by despair. Number 1. Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain unfolds with Ennis Del Mar and Jack Twist hired to herd sheep in Wyoming's wild terrain. Their quiet days around the campfire spark an intense, unexpected bond that follows them through marriages, families, and years apart. Each reunion under the open sky feels like a secret world only they understand. When the ultimate discovery exposes just how fragile their connection is, it cements their love as both soul-stirring and doomed. Which film spoke to you the most? Let us know in the comments, and thank you for watching. Until next time, keep exploring great cinema.